wondering, that's where all the background noise comes from in the shop. Picked up this little buggy the other day. Got a pretty good deal on it. It came with some seat cushions, but they're pretty ratty. Get it running, I'll buy some new cushions for it. It ain't got no motor in it, but I've got one that'll fit in there. First thing I got to do is put a new throwout bearing in there. Actually, the first thing I want to do is clean that up in there real good. She's not bad. A little windy out here. Apologize for the wind. It's got a Jamar cut and brake, an empty shifter. It's got some hydraulic clutch and Neil hydraulic clutch and brake assembly. Neil they're okay. Can't get replacement parts for them anymore, but as long as it's working, we'll run it. Looks like the tie rods are pretty bent up. Some rusty old spindle wheels on it. Needs a new set of tires. First things first, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up, and we'll put a throwout bearing in it, and I'll bring you back when we get to that. This video is brought to you by Purple Power. No, not really. I'm not sponsored, but it's what I'm using here today anyway. Just gonna spray some of this in there. Soak her down real good. And we'll let that set for a few minutes. Purple Power, pretty good stuff. If they see this video, y'all can send me a check. And there we have it. Just sprayed the Purple Power on there. Took a brush like that, kind of agitated it a little bit, and then just hose it off. Still got a little bit of grime right in the bottom. Not bad though, much better than it was. I got a little on my fingers there. Gojo also makes Purple Power makes a waterless hand cleaner with skin conditioners. It's comparable to Gojo, the old Gojo white stuff. And I'm fixing to clean my hands up. There we go, all cleaned up now. They make a nice dispenser for this that I don't have. Hey, Purple Power, if y'all watching this, you can send me a dispenser for my hand cleaner. Anyway, enough about Purple Power. Let's get back to this. I'm gonna go get some parts rounded up and we'll put in that throwout bearing. Okay guys, I was editing my video and I noticed one of my clips didn't download. Couldn't get it to download properly. Maybe in a corrupted file or something, but I'm gonna go over some of the things that was in that clip. A few days later, we were installing the clutch and pressure plate on the back of the motor, and I left off, you see me sanding on it with some sandpaper, some 400 grit. Yeah, that wasn't doing anything. So I come up with an idea. Thought it was pretty neat. Take your old clutch disc and you trace it out on sandpaper. This is 220. This is a good grit to use. And then you cut this out with scissors, inside and outside. Then I glued it to the clutch disc. Hang on just a second. got some adhesive here. It's headliner and carpet adhesive. And this is, you spray it on both sides and then you wait 5 minutes and press it together. So that's what I did. Just sprayed some on the clutch disc and sprayed some on the sandpaper and then pressed it on. Then you take your clutch alignment tool, you stick it in here, and then you just rub it back and forth on the flywheel to remove that glazing. And if y'all don't know what it is, that glazing is just heat glazing, friction glazing. And it makes the flywheel really slick, and the new clutch disc will not grab onto it real good. So you try to get some of that off. It took me about 15 or 20 minutes of just rubbing this back and forth on the flywheel and cleaned it up pretty good. Sorry I missed that clip. I didn't miss it. It just wouldn't download, so I couldn't upload it. Oh yeah, when you're putting something else is on that clip, when you're bolting up your pressure plate, those 6 bolts around it, you want to pull those in evenly, a little bit at a time on each one, and pull it in evenly against your flywheel. If you don't, you'll end up bending the springs on the pressure plate. Okay, so when it's in the car, it's going to look something like that. Your clutch alignment tool will be in here, and you put your bolts around it. You pull those in evenly. So you want even pressure on these springs when this compresses. So you'll tighten up maybe one turn here, and then you'll tighten up one turn here, and then you'll alternate back and forth until you get it tight. And I think that was all I missed. So, all right, let's carry on. I'll go back. It's time to go back to the other video now. So, thanks.
How you doing, girl? Yeah, how you doing? You doing good? Good girl. Yeah. You want a treat? Huh? You want a treat? Oh yeah. Good stuff there. Good? Like that? Yeah.